I'm Erin Fury, Associate Crafts Editor at Martha Stewart. Let's make a denim tech case that you won't find anywhere in stores. You will need wool felt, denim, pins, heat and bond, scissors, a ruler and cutting mat, leather washers, rivets and a rivet setter, hammer, an awl, wax twine, tailor's chalk, a sewing machine, and an iron. The first step is to determine the size that you want your tech case to be. So measure your tablet and then double the width and add 3.5 inches for the flap. Then cut out your denim, wool felt, and heat and bond to be a little bit larger than that size. Next, adhere the heat and bond to the wool felt. Start in the middle and apply pressure using a very hot iron. It helps to get some good leverage on your iron so you can really press down. Once every inch of this heat and bond is totally stuck onto the wool, you can let it cool down for a couple of seconds. And when it's not so hot, peel back the top layer. Now lay the reverse side of your denim onto this tacky surface. With a super hot iron, you're going to adhere them together. Once you've really fused these two pieces together, let it cool totally, and you're ready to start cutting. I've determined that I need this to be 9 by 16 inches. Tailor's chalk is helpful to mark off where you want to cut. After you've drawn out your 9 by 16 inches, cut the lines you drew with your tailor's chalk with a scissor. This actually cuts quite easily. Before we fold and sew, put a rivet in through a leather washer on each side. On the overflap, measure 1 inch in on the center. Cut a little square of a denim scrap for the back. This gives it a nice finished look. I'm going to layer the little square right under my hole and make the initial punch out with the awl. We made our hole. Now we're going to sandwich everything together with the rivet. Through the small denim square, through our bonded wool and denim, and then through the leather washer. Rest the head onto your riveting tool. Center this piece and tap with a hammer. And there you have the leather washer with the rivet. On the bottom side of your piece, measure 2.5 inches up and mark with a bit of tailor's chalk. Use the awl to make your initial hole. So sandwich the denim square, the bonded fabric, and a leather washer with a rivet. Now we're ready to sew. Fold your piece so the pocket is as wide as you need it. In my case, 6 inches. Perfect for an iPad mini. You only need a couple of pins to hold this in place. This will help you keep your sides flush while you're sewing. Leave about 1/4 inch. Begin to sew a little and then reverse just to lock it, and then sew all the way through. Sew up the other side. Remove the pins. The last step is to add some twine to keep it shut. Choose a pretty color. I like this bright golden yellow wax twine. Tie your twine in place and then wind it to secure the closure. This is such a cute case and it's completely unique. They make great gifts, but I'm going to keep this one for myself.